There are going to be times when you, as the dispatcher, will need to reassign a service appointment from one driver to another. Let's take a look at how this is done. In this example, we are going to show you how to move a service appointment from driver number 2 to driver number 3. To do this, we will right-click on the service appointment. Now click on Change Service Appointment. Now, you want to select the reason for moving the service appointment from driver number 2. To do so, click on the arrow. For our example, we will click on Tow requires low clearance and click on Save Appointment. Now, at this point, you are able to move the tow appointment from driver number 2 to driver number 3. You can do this by taking each part of the service appointment and drag and drop it on driver number 3. Let's do the breakdown appointment first. Now, let's do the tow appointment. Once the service appointment is dropped on driver number 3, if they are available, the appointments will immediately be dispatched. In our example, the driver is on a break, therefore, once they are available, then the service appointment will be dispatched to them. Notice that now that the driver is off their break, the call will automatically be dispatched to them, and the service appointment will disappear from the exception panel. There may be times when you don't know which one of your drivers would be the best candidate to move the service appointment to. FSL can find the best candidates for you. Let's look at how that would work. You always need to right-click on the service appointment first, and add the reason why the appointment is being moved. If you forget to add the reason for the move, then you will receive a notification that you have a message. When you click on the envelope, you will be notified of the requirement to add the reason for the move. Let's go ahead and add the reason for the move. Now that the reason for change has been established, you can look for the best candidates to move the service appointment to. To do so, you would right-click on either service appointment. I will right-click on the breakdown appointment. At this point, you would click on the Get Candidates option. But, first, one thing to point out is that the Get Candidates option only works if the call status is scheduled or dispatched. Any status after dispatched will not allow you to get candidates. Go ahead and click on Get Candidates. FSL evaluates candidates and rates them accordingly. If you have multiple territories, qualified candidates will be shown from all of your territories. As you see, driver number 1 is an undesirable option. Plus, driver number 1 has a flatbed, and this tow now requires a wheel lift, due to the low clearance. Therefore, you must always verify before selecting a candidate. It also shows driver number 2 as an option. But better yet, it shows that driver number 3 is the best option for this service appointment. Let's go ahead and click on driver number 3 now. And now you would click on Schedule. And now the service appointment is scheduled to driver number 3. FSL will keep a record of who moved the service appointment and what the reasoning was. To see that, double-click on either service appointment. Now, click on the Work Order tab. Now, click on the Expand icon. And, here is where it shows the reason for the manual override. And, here is where it shows who the override was performed by. Click on the Dispatch console to see another method of moving this service appointment. Another method to move the service appointment to another driver would be to have FSL choose the best candidate and schedule the service appointment automatically. I will demonstrate how this method works. You must still right-click on the service appointment first, and add the reason why the appointment is being moved. Select Change Service Appointment. Then, select the reason. And save. Now, you would right-click on the service appointment again, but this time you would select Reschedule. And there is the service appointment. Rescheduled automatically to who FSL deemed as the best candidate. Driver number 3. Reschedule is not recommended. When using the rescheduled feature, FSL will consider all drivers, even those from other facilities, that are in the geographical area of our members' breakdown. In summary, there are 3 ways to move a service appointment from one driver to another. All 3 methods involve the required step of providing a reason for the move. If this step is not done, then the move will not take effect, and you will receive an error message. After you have provided the reason for the move, you can either drag and drop the service appointment to the new driver, or you can have FSL look for the best candidates, which then allows you to select the candidate you want. And, lastly, you can simply select Reschedule and have FSL find and move the service appointment automatically to the new candidate, which is not recommended, because it can choose a candidate from another facility.